Hey viewers, you're watching The Savera and I'm Vidhi Joshi. Poland's military reported on Wednesday that its airspace was repeatedly violated by Russia's drones during a large-scale Russian attack on western Ukraine. In response, Poland activated its own and NATO air defenses, shooting down multiple drones that were identified as threats. This incident marked a significant escalation in regional tensions as it was the first time a NATO member has taken direct military action in response to such incursions since the war in Ukraine began in 2022. The Polish Armed Forces Operational Command stated that the drone violations occurred during Russia's overnight assault on Ukraine, during which over 400 drones and 40 missiles were launched. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said that at least 8 drones were aimed towards Poland. Poland's radar system tracked more than 10 aerial objects crossing into its airspace, and those that posed a direct threat were neutralized, according to Polish military officials. Search operations to locate the crash sites of these drones are ongoing. Prime Minister Donald Trump condemned the incursion as an act of aggression that posed a real threat to Polish citizens and emphasized that the nation's response was necessary to protect its sovereignty. Poland's Defense Minister Władysław Kosyniak confirmed that Polish aircraft had used weapons against hostile objects and said that the nation remained in close coordination with NATO command. A NATO spokesperson added that Secretary General Mark Rutte was in direct contact with Polish authorities and that the alliance was holding consultations. The regions most at risk, Podlaskie, Mazowiecki, and Lublin, were placed under heightened alert and citizens were urged to remain indoors. Warsaw's Chopin Airport, along with 3 other airports including Rzeszów, Zasyonica Airport, a key hub for transporting military and humanitarian aid to Ukraine, was temporarily closed. The FAA in the United States cited unplanned military activity related to ensuring state security as the reason for the airspace restrictions, underscoring the international concerns sparked by the incident. Poland's National Security Bureau issued a statement confirming that President Karol Nawrocki was being continuously briefed and called on citizens to remain calm and follow official instructions. The president had recently warned from Helsinki that Vladimir Putin was prepared to expand his aggression beyond Ukraine and could target other European nations, a statement that now carries increased weight following the drone incursions. Meanwhile, in the United States, key lawmakers responded swiftly. Secretary of State Marco Rubio was briefed on the development, while Senator Dick Durbin described the repeated airspace violation as a test of NATO's resolve and warned they cannot be ignored. Representative Joe Wilson labeled the drone attacks on Poland as an act of war and urged President Donald Trump to implement crushing sanctions against Russia. Wilson accused Putin of not only continuing the war in Ukraine but now directly challenging NATO by violating the airspace of a member state. Ukraine's Air Force initially reported that Russia's drone posed a threat to the Polish city of Zamość, though that message was later removed. Still, the incident is being interpreted as a dangerous turning point in the conflict. NATO member states bordering Ukraine, such as Lithuania and Latvia, have expressed deep concern, particularly in light of concurrent large-scale Russia's and Belarusian military exercises, the Zapad drills, taking place in Belarus. In response, Poland has announced it will close its border with Belarus as of midnight Thursday, and Lithuania has also pledged to strengthen defenses along its borders. Despite repeated claims from Russia that it has no intention of attacking NATO and that such concerns and Western propaganda, Wednesday's events have renewed fears across Europe. While there has been no official comment yet from the Russia's defense military, the actions taken by Poland, NATO and US leaders suggest a growing readiness to confront these violations with strong collective measures. As the situation continues to evolve, Poland remains on high alert, and NATO's response in the coming days will be closely watched by both allies and adversaries. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.